Hi, my name is Dr. Philip Heredia, and what I have to tell you today will shock you and will change the way you think.
You wanna hear the real talk?
I've grown up listening to Drake. He was making music when I was in middle school and high school. I mean, he was always there. I never thought more of it until one day it hit me. I've been doing countless hours, going nights without sleep, of just researching this, and I can't believe what I've come up with. I haven't left my office in months. I haven't gotten a haircut, I haven't bathed. I've been eating what's available to me in my office. But it's all worth it now because I've found out what literally no one else has. No other research group has been studying this, but I have. And I am the sole researcher and founder of this theory. Drake, his talent is unprecedented. There are few that could stand up to him, but even then, he has so much more power and skill in reserve, and it's unfathomable. I can't even put words to it. And this got me thinking, is this man's power inhuman? I think he might be a superior entity, and I have so much research to back this up. I've made a final copy of my research. This is the only copy. I've shown no other scientist. I've shown nobody else. And with this video, I can show the entire world. Now, from what we know, Drake is a good guy. He's nice, very suave. There's a really good picture of him. There's a really good picture. Where'd it go? There it is. That's a really nice picture of him. It looks cool in that way. My research has taken me to dark places. Places that I don't think anybody else has touched on. Now, if you search Drake on Google, you'll see right here that his career, he's been popular for a very long time. I remember watching Degrassi as a kid. He's been making very big moves. Years, and I'm talking decades before Degrassi. Now, if you search Drake on Google, you just get the normal stuff, current articles about him, and, just the normal. Now, if you do something else, search up Drake in space, you get something very, very different. Drake has come out with albums and he's been on TV before. But did you guys know that he's been to space? If you search the Drake equation, you'll see that this was presented by Drake in 1961. This man has not been telling us everything. If you look up the year the moon landing happened, that was in 1969. This was a lot for me to take in. And there was just so many holes in this theory. Like, Drake can't really be from space. He's Canadian. He's from Earth. He has two eyes like me. Can't be an alien. But then I started diving a little bit deeper. I started looking for evidence in his lyrics.
And that's where things started to get dark.
Now I found that if you listen to his song, and I'm sure there are other songs, but I just found this out and I had to move fast. If you listen to his song, You Can Thank Me Now, there's actually evidence of him in space. Now listen very closely to these lyrics. I'll put subtitles to make it a little easier.
That's probably why I'm in this bitch shining. Jump up in the sky and put the stars into alignment.
Up in the sky and put the stars into alignment.
Now, if that isn't hard enough evidence to show you that this man has been dabbling in space for a very long time. Now, that was on Thank Me Later. That album came out in 2010. 7 years later, we are just finding that out. If you continue to listen to his lyrics, you'll find out that this man isn't exactly human. Now, this is where this takes a huge left turn. Maybe he's an alien dealing with alien technology. If you listen to a more recent song called You and the Six, you'll understand that this man is actually immortal. I will once again be putting up subtitles so you guys can understand what's going on.
I put a knife out my back and I cut they throat with it, mama.
I put a knife out my back and I cut their throat with it, mama.
Once again, more hard evidence that this man isn't a man. This isn't a human we're talking about anymore. Now, if you add his space adventures and the hard evidence that he is from or in space, along with the fact that he's immortal and able to regenerate himself, add that to his talent that no human can compare with. Now, if that doesn't explain to you that this man is not of Earth, then what is there? My research has concluded that Drake isn't from Earth. But this poses the second part of my theory. If this man isn't from Earth, is he able to share our human emotions? Can he feel? Well, that is an obvious yes. This man has taught me how to feel. His sad songs, I've spent hours crying listening to that stuff. And I think he knows that Which brings us to another question in the theory. Is he here to help humanity? Just because he is extraterrestrial, just because he's not one of us, does that mean that he's here to attack us? No. I think that this man is here to help us. He's here to teach us how to feel. Maybe we don't know a good thing when we got it, and Drake's here to teach us that.
Certain people need to tell me they're proud of me.
Now, another question in the theory is, will he take us over? He is. And he already has. Go to one country that doesn't know Drake. They'll all be listening to Drake. I mean,
LOL.
everybody knows and loves Drake. He's already taken over. Trust me. But I don't think he's going to use that power for evil. Once again, he's teaching us how to feel. He's helping us. Maybe he's sent from another plane where they're just trying to help people and help worlds that don't know how to feel. And he was sent as a lone pod to help us all. And I think he's doing a fantastic job. Now the last part to this theory is, why not transcend Earth? Now maybe us mortals can't wrap our head around this one. Maybe this is just too much for us to comprehend. Maybe Drake's become attached to the humans. Maybe his job isn't done. If this evidence wasn't enough to show you, if you don't believe me still after everything that I've pulled out and laid out in front of you, I got a phone call. And not a phone call with his manager, not a phone call with a personal friend. I got a phone call with Drake himself. And if you don't believe this, then you'll believe the phone call.
Hello?
Drake, it's me. My name is Dr. Philip. I've been studying you for a long time.
I know who you are.
What do you mean? How do you know that?
You've been sticking enough where it doesn't belong to it.
What?
If you come out to the public about this, consider your life over.
Drake, no, stop. You can't be serious. This... Now, why I made this isn't to expose Drake. It's not to start a witch hunt against Drake. It's simply to inform. Because without informing, what do we have? Drake, I want you to know, human or not human, we accept you. And we thank you for everything you've done for us. Because you've helped us in ways us humans don't know. You've been there for years before we knew about you. And you'll be there years after we know about you, Drake. This is Dr. Philip Heredia, signing off.